Hello watch lovers around the world. Welcome to another episode at Hand.Wound Horology. Today we'll be visiting the amazing people at Time & Tide to check out Mido's latest release, the Multifort 8 crowns. Mido is one of my favorite entry-level brands. I've previously owned the Ocean Star and Multifort TV Big Date, so I'm pretty excited to see their new piece in the middle. So let's go. So here we have the blue dial on a blue rubber strap and the silver dial on bracelet. It also comes in a black dial variation. Going over the specs, the watch comes in at a case size of 40mm, thickness of 9.5 and a lug-to-lug of 45mm. The watch is powered by a Mido automatic ETA movement, which has 72 hours of power reserve and 100 meters of water resistance. The first thing that came to my mind when holding this piece is the Black Panther Royal Oak. I think the two pieces look pretty similar, but I think the Multifort looks better and would probably wear better too. The second thing that stands out is the two crowns. The crown at 2 o'clock controls the internal rotating bezel used to count down time, but more on that later. The watch features an octagonal bezel and the dial is matte blue with horizontal line finishing. The rubber strap has a nice textured finish that integrates well with the case. The watch features two blue PVD coated crowns. As you can see from the side profile, it's relatively thin. Now onto the watch's party trick. The crown at 2 o'clock, when unscrewed, controls the internal bezel, which can rotate and count down up to 60 minutes. It works pretty much the same as a dive watch. I think this is a cool feature that sets the watch apart nicely. Now onto some wrist shots. For reference, my wrist size is 16.5 centimeters. In person, I thought it wore quite well, but looking back at the footage, now I'm not so sure. What do you guys think? The down the barrel shot shows how nicely it wears, with minimal overhang contouring nicely to the wrist. Here it is side by side with my Rolex GMT. It does look a bit smaller, which is definitely not a bad thing. So what are my opinions on this piece? Well, I really like it. I'm a sucker for a watch that has a nicely integrated rubber strap, and I think this one is perfectly executed. I know a lot of people out there will say that this watch is a ripoff of a Royal Oak. However, the way I see it, most watches these days copy others in one way or another. This watch has borrowed design features from some of the most famous integrated bracelet watches in the industry, while adding some of its own individual characteristics to set it apart. I'm highly considering this piece for a fun weekend summer watch. Kudos to Mido for another great release. I hope you enjoyed my hands-on review of the Multifort 8 crowns. So what do you think of this piece? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoy my content and want to stay up to date with the latest watch releases, please like and subscribe. Until next time, happy watch collecting.